The start of our operation here in the Owens Valley. We've got one little dam in so that we can set our pumps on it and start the next AquaDam. We're putting out an 8-foot high by 50-foot long double closed-ended dam. That's to start our 8-foot run off of. We only got 2 pumps running on this AquaDam. Filling it up.
They fly through here every day, but the only other time when I first started driving this tile, they took me for about 10 minutes and I thought I was in trouble, man. They didn't watch.
The little dam we started with. We started with a little 4-foot by 20-foot long up here. You can't quite see it. Then we put an 8-foot by 50-foot long with a collar on both ends here. Then we are adding an 8-foot by 150-foot here. We're supposed to go right down the middle of the river. Headed right down the middle of the river. Probably tomorrow morning.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
if I don't come out again, you know, I just want to make sure I have the pictures of you.
Sure. What? 40 feet to go on this one.
Nah, she called.
Right straight down the middle. The 8-foot high by 156 feet long is in, and it's just got to be pumped up now. Well, we've got another 125-foot long 8-footer hooked in. It's about half pumped up. So we're moving right along. Well, we got another 100-footer in, so we're calling her quits for the day. We're going to let this one pump up and go at it again tomorrow morning. Now all the flow's going around this side. You got the river dammed off on the right-hand side. All the flow's on the left-hand side. You can see the little dam across the stream. Right there. That's that little 5 foot by 50 foot long dam we just put in. Well, a couple minutes ago. Well, we're done for the day. The entire current's over here. This side's been blocked off. It's dead water. We got to put in the bottom one tomorrow morning. So it's a done deal. She's good to go. Goes under the bridge and on out underneath the second bridge. This is morning 3. So it's been 2 days, and this will be the 3rd day. We have one section left to go, and 8 foot by 100 feet here on the end of this dam. Now they're cutting off the tie strings and pickup ropes or slings so they can take the wrap off the AquaDam. The wrap is to protect the AquaDam in shipping. Well, the last AquaDam is in. It's in a L shape, comes off this one down and makes a turn over to the bank. Simply turn the AquaDam. Of course, this lift all's got a rope going to here. That's to keep the AquaDam from moving that way as we're installing it. To make the turn here, we had to reduce the head inside the AquaDam so it's as high as the river water here is. And as soon as we do that, then this current over here is higher than this water here, and the dam wants to move that way. We put the rope on it to counter that, and it worked great. We're right dead in the middle of the river, right where we're supposed to be. Okay, we've got the end AquaDam in place, filled up. It's time to start dewatering. They're setting up the dewatering pump. There's the outfall pipe. They've got two 6-inch pumps here from Rain for Rin, I believe. This dirt right here, because they dug a hole there for this pump. Now this pump here, they dug a hole, you can see the dirt there that came out of the hole. Well, they got to dig a sump hole for the water, the end of the suction hose to be lower than the groundwater is that you're dewatering. This is the start up here, little 4-foot plug that we started with. Now all this the river here, called the Owens River, is now flowing on that side. You can see water coming in right here. It's coming under this one, under the bottom. It's working its way under this one. We've put dirt up there. That slowed her down big time. But now it's been 15 hours and it's time to put some more fill right there. And we'll block this up completely. Quite a process in putting these pumps together. I don't know if you can make out the water coming in right there. He's going to come over here and we're going to try and stop that some more with some more fill. The water's clean that's coming in, so it's not taking out more sediments. Now if the water was cloudy or dirty, that means it'd be eating out the sediments. And of course that's not happening because the water's clear. Using this excavator, we put fill right in here in this corner and between the two AquaDams. Right there. This is to keep water piping underneath the main AquaDam along the bottom. And since this is in sand or decomposed granite, you can't let boils start because there's no end to them. So you got to stop them, and you do that with fill. All done. They're still setting up their pumps for dewatering. So you can see the angle that this AquaDam is that's still rolled up on its beam. We had to tie the ends back here to that block or the whole thing would have came around. And so we had to tie that end up and the other end over here, and that's so the thing can't turn like that and discharge water into the remaining AquaDam that's rolled up. Otherwise the AquaDam won't be inflated high enough. So that's why we tie the ends up. This end is the open end to this AquaDam. Now we put the water in here and it's simply being supported by this AquaDam. That's what's holding up this end. Well, you can see the fill we put in that corner there and a little right here. Now why is there two AquaDams here like this is because the project foreman or engineer changed his mind after we started to hook onto this main AquaDam here. We were going to hook onto the end of it and bend around like we did on the bottom of this cofferdam layout. So we put this one here to block the current so we could make that arc with the next 8-foot high AquaDam off the end. And then they decided, well, they liked it going across here. So they changed their mind and had me put the AquaDam that was going to make the arc right here. Well, there really wasn't enough room left on that 8-footer to do that, and so we're almost off of it. Well, you can see the end here is a little bit further out than this AquaDam is, and that's what I don't know why that happened here, but we just didn't have enough room, and this is what happens when you run out of room. Or change the plan in the middle of the operation. So that was a mistake. That was rule 1. Once you get a plan, stick to it. And I wished we would have. Finally got one of the dewatering pumps going. There's quite a bit of flow. Of course, this water's going to Los Angeles for the Metropolitan Water District. Both pumps are pumping now. It's dewatering nicely. I can see the bottom now. I don't know if you can make it out, but you can see the bottom right here. Just sand. Decomposed granite. We're back up here at the beginning. Want to check out our fill that we put in to stop the boil underneath the AquaDam. And it's worked absolutely great. And that's what the fill looks like after you dewater it. The longer it sits there, the harder this dirt or sand will become. Dewatered stream bed. Only one pump's running, the other pump is sucking air, and that's what it looks like. Now both pumps are sucking air. What a great coffer dam. Of course, this water on the lower end of the dam, on the down end, stream end, it'll never dewater with the pump set up on the on the upstream side. So one pump has to come down here and get to the lowest spot, and that'll be the furthest down the channel you can get. The project calls for the contractor to gunite this bank and then the other bank. So we're going to divert the water over to this side after they do their work on this bank. The dam down the middle of the river stays in place, and we just have to move the very upstream dam, flip them over to the other side. And then all the water will flow on this side over the new gunite riverbank that they're going to put in. Lunch break's over. Time to go back to work. This job's taken 2.5 days. River's diverted. Well, here we are back at Highway 395 in the Owens River in Eastern California. We're going to switch the flow from this side over to this side. They've gotten all their work done on this side, which was doing this concrete work. They had 700 feet of dam out to isolate this side, and they turned off the dewatering pumps, and so it's filled back in with water. And now we're going to change the flow from this side to this side. First thing we're going to do is remove this AquaDam on the end so that we can actually let the flow go out right through here. So we're going to twist this back up and let the water drain out. Now we've opened up this side, so when all the water comes around, it'll hit this right here, push it around, and then we're going to block off the other side. So we're right on target. Now we're going to move to the other end. Now we're up here at the start of the coffer dam. We're going to take out these top two dams and this fill material.
You want the ropes down there, boss? I don't think we need them.
There, we cut one of the ropes, all the water's coming out. Because this dam was right at the very end, we had to use a rope so it wouldn't fall off the end. Now that end is right here. This is just reeds that have piled up here over the last 6 weeks. Now we've got water sucking out of this right here. You can see the putting a rope all the way around it. This is only a very 4 foot high by 20 foot long AquaDam, but because it's got water in it, it's heavy. Otherwise, the unit doesn't weigh but 100 pounds. So you pull it up a little bit, then you got to let the water drain out. Now this bag here, we're not retrieving this bag to save it. It was a double closed in bag. We couldn't save it. We knew that when we were putting it in. So there, you lifted it up a little bit more, and that allows the water to drain out. It's draining out underneath. Lifted it up a little bit more, the water's draining out. A little bit more, the water drains out. If you lift it too fast, you're picking up the water and it's too heavy. Now the rope will hold up this bag here because the water's pretty much out of it. pushing all the tules out. Get it over there in the current and away it goes. Now this one here is almost drained out. We're going to remove it next. No, I think it'll just come off as soon as you do the end down there. There's a rope holding that up. It's going to come off as soon as you cut that rope. Didn't go down far enough. Well, you see, it ain't going down far enough. simply pulled the end of the AquaDam off and now it's discharging. Okay. No, just leave them there. Gotta let all the water drain out, so you just can't lift it up too fast. Now we've opened up this, we've started the flows down through here. Looking good. Ramrod, you're through. Water going down on both sides of the AquaDam now. We're refilling all the AquaDams before we put the change the flow. We're putting this fill tube to bed so we don't have to screw with it anymore. Now the fill tubes are sticking straight up. That's how we like them. That way the water can't drain out. Now get a couple ropes around both those beams. We're filling up all the AquaDams. We've got one more to go. I don't know if you can see it here, but there's just a huge berm of gravel right through here. It's only about 3 inches deep. I've tried to get them to dig that out so it'd be deeper there and water would want to run that way, but they didn't do it. So I don't know. All the water's got to back up here and get around this area right here, and it's going to push on this dam over this way. So I don't know. They should have dug this out. Just a big mistake not digging this out. But they wouldn't listen. More. Walk on that right there and shove it in. On the dirt. There we are, the AquaDams, and we've changed the flow of the river from this side over to this side. And we did it one day. There, we got a lot of fill on both sides of this dam. It's the crucial one and the hardest to seal, where it marries up to the second dam. But nothing like fill material. This, all this is on the work area, so this water is trapped in there now and needs to be taken out with a pump. The whole flow's flowing around the outside. So we only had to flip this dam that was crossed here, and we flipped it over to this side and did the same on the bottom, and thus has now the river is going to the opposite side from where it was yesterday. This is decomposing granite, and it's very erodible, and that's what's happening here. You can see the little puff clouds of water running over the sand on the bottom of the stream bed, and the longer this takes place, the deeper this channel is going to get, and thus more water will be able to flow through here. So they're doubling the flow of water tomorrow. So there will be twice this flow tomorrow, and they've cut it back here so that they would, so it'd help us put in the AquaDam. Now that that's done, they're going to turn it back on. This is the Owens River. I was standing right here. Now I've come across the bridge, and we're looking at the downstream side of the AquaDam coming underneath the bridge. This is the new concrete work that the job called for. And now they're going to do the same to this bank. They have basically 500 feet on each side of the river to do as far as work on the bank. Basically concreting the bank instead of using riprap or something along that line, which is big rocks.
Can I take that backhoe down?
Yes, sir. This is the downstream end of the cofferdam. This dam here used to go over to this bank, and we lifted it up, and now it's going over to this bank. Unfortunately, it is upside down here, but it really doesn't matter. The AquaDam won't know that. It won't be quite as high, but it'll still do a great job for these gentlemen. The dam is flipped over the top of itself. But it still makes a watertight seal, and because it's the last dam, it doesn't matter. We're not going to hook another dam to it.